Hey guys, still here and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. It's episode 8 and I gotta be honest, it's the second time I'm recording episode 8. I was 25 minutes through the recording and then the game just crashed. I've had this happen occasionally, where the game just decides that it's, I don't know, it's tired, it's through its RAM memory, I don't know what the problem is. But whatever the case is, it is no longer functioning. And it just crashes the desktop, and in my case, it ruins the recording because the entire video goes corrupt. Now, previous episode, I have set up my airlines. And I gotta say, they're doing quite well. In fact, they're doing so well that St. Paul Airline has 63 people waiting here. So it is time to set up another plane on this line. And to make sure that there's quite a bit of continuity here, that people don't have to wait 11 minutes, but preferably half, I'm going to set up another smaller airplane. Reason being, I'm not sure if this demand is going to last, and I really want to get these airlines to succeed. So, to make sure that that actually happens, I'm going to set up another smaller airplane with it. And that's going to be another 737-100 for 8.5 million. I'm pretty confident that this one is going to be earning itself back in about 5 to 6 years. And then it's going to continue to make money for the next 40. Because these things have an average lifespan of 40 years-ish. And of course, if you keep them on high maintenance, that's going to go up even better. Yeah, 49 years. Alright, so that should keep these guys busy. How's the airport doing on the other side? 33 people waiting, so that's again enough to get another airline, or to get another airplane filled. Now there was something that I need to fix over here, because as I was removing these roads and redoing them, I accidentally deleted a road. Or rather, I accidentally deleted the connection between the grain farm here and the truck depot. And now with this little road here, it is actually reconnected. So once again, we're going to see this grain line make some money. Speaking of money, let's have a look. Balance for all the lines. Erie Stamford, 3.3. New York City Erie, 3.3. The negative ones are the grain lines, which I've just restored. Erie Fuel is doing minus 90. It currently does have some cargo, but apparently not a whole lot. We're transporting people from St. Paul to the airport, but there aren't just that many people waiting. Maybe I can do with one bus less over there. See, this one's carrying nobody. I'm going to sell you off. I'm going to try and keep all the lines profitable or near enough. Oh, I even have a tram line that's not really doing much. Yeah, I can just delete that line. That is Stockton counterclockwise, was it? Stockton clockwise. That one. Alright. Stockton is still doing pretty well for passengers here. We've got another hovercraft coming in with only 6 people though, and 18 people here. How much money are those things even making, those hovercraft? And they're all positive. The only thing that's currently negative is the grain ship. I am a little surprised about that. But it might just be... yeah, it hadn't arrived yet. That's the problem. It hadn't arrived. Over here we're still getting food, so that's working all fine. Let's see. Keep in mind, St. Paul, when I started out with the game, had 279 people in it. Currently, 679. We grew with about 400 people in just this one town. Ideally, I want to get St. Paul up to 1,000. So I would need more machines, and I would need more food. Now, food is being worked on since I restored that line. Machines. Well, there are quite a few machines. There's a bit of steel. What am I missing? I'm not transporting enough machines. Oh, okay. I had not expected that to be the bottleneck. But sure, I'll set up a couple of additional Peterbilts and transport more machines to St. Paul. Now those little plinks that you keep hearing, that is from the sound effects. At least that's what I've been able to make out. The sound effects, I already turned them down to 3. They were set to 10, so they were really loud. And I hope that this is going to keep them down a little. Whoa, there's 104 people waiting. Okay. Do I really need to buy a bigger aircraft? How is the other side? I'll look into that in a second. 39. And yeah, this one's flying back without machines. These are old fish bowls, I think. Let's upgrade those to the newest. So I potentially could add an extra aircraft. You know what? I'm gonna go for a big one. I got 21 million in the bank. I might as well. How are the planes doing? 4 million for the tools airline and 1.7 for the planes. One is just about to arrive at the terminal. The other one's airborne. And this one might be the newest one. Ching. Yep. There you go. It's just brand new. Alright, let's go for the big birds. What's the biggest bird that you have? The Airbus A320? No, the 757-200. 50 people on board. 25 million for one plane. Operating costs 4 million a year. It is fast. It's 893 kilometers per hour. As opposed to what I'm currently using, which is the 737, which is doing 778. Thrust 128 kilonewtons. Thrust 360. Alright, I wonder which plane accelerates faster. Now, let's get this big boy on the airline. Our newest plane. Look at that. That's quite the size difference. We'll just ignore that. That plane clipped right through the other aircraft with its wing. That really shouldn't be a thing. You're going to St. Paul International. I need you to go to New York City transfer. I wonder if this plane is just going to go around the runway and do a loop. Because there are so many people waiting to get picked up here. And you can see that the airport is actually getting quite busy. The airplanes now have to wait to get clearance to go on the runway. 46 people waiting. Nope. He's going to take off. Alright, in that case, go to St. Paul International. And just pick up some people there. It's already slowing down? Is it doing 550? 530? Why though? This is the longest stretch of flight that you're going to get. You're barely making it to 500. That's a little sad. I was really hoping for a lot more speed. 300. There's nothing waiting on the airport. There's no plane on the runway. There's nothing. Curious. Alright, we'll check in with aircraft 6 later. There are also quite a few tools on there. St. Paul, 733. Target population is 1,000 for me. That's my objective. They are getting more tools. Sorry, machines. Yep, there's 22 waiting there. What's the bottleneck? Steel. What's the bottleneck for steel? Iron ore. Oh. That's the least, pretty much the last thing I was expecting. St. Paul. Iron ore. Here, iron ore to steel. That's this line. There's 116 waiting. Okay. Now you guys were saying, if you make the what do you call that? The base, the platforms larger, you won't have this problem. Well, I did some experimenting. I don't think that's actually true. Because I can make this larger. Like, quite a bit. And, yeah, okay, now there's enough room. But previously I was getting into trouble where I made the platform a little longer and it was still running into trouble. Alright, I think that's my newest plane. No, that's aircraft 3. Aircraft 1. Where's the newest one? The big boy. 50 people on board. Oh, damn. It's cost me 3 million already. I think it's on final approach. Coming into New York City Airport. Yep, there she is. End of the runway. I might need to add an extra runway here. And there's 72 people waiting. That's excellent. That means that I can get another full flight here. Alright, show me what you have. 3.8 million. Passengers are deplaning. Oh, you can actually see them here too. That is nice. They are sort of clipping through that window though. New passengers on board. I don't know exactly what plane can do a turnaround like that, but here we are. Now, if I wanted to splurge and add a second runway, I could do that for 5 million. I can only do that on one side, though. Unfortunately. Yeah. And there's no further room for expansion here. Screw it, let's do it. Money's not a problem. I wonder how that's going to impact the planes, though. I can apparently also set up landing and takeoff lights, approach lights. Ah, yeah, you can set those here or there. But for the other one, I have no idea. Ah, gotcha. The other one is coming in here. These are the approach lights. So this plane is going to be landing on, I think, runway 1. As the other plane's taking off, airplane 6. Not exactly. Oh yeah, no, sorry, he is. You can see the line here. It's landing over here, going off, going around, passing through here, and then taking off. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, what else can I do to make St. Paul bigger? There might be another passenger area where they want to go. Thornton is covered. Although Thornton's not really growing that much. They need tools and fuel. I am producing tools in decent numbers. I could ship those to Thornton. That should be pretty easy. I have a cargo dock here. I just need to have another line picking up planks, going there, dropping them off there. And if I grow Thornton, that might also grow St. Paul with it. What other options do I have? I could connect St. Paul to Tempe. Or to Carrollton down here. Yeah, let's go with that. Carrollton. I want to have Carrollton's dock be on the outside of town, to make sure that it doesn't impact the pollution levels too much, or the emission levels. And I can tie another dock here. And then set up a tram stop over there. Build another street in the town, medium street, with catenary. And upgrade what I have. Just upgrading, well, not entirely random roads, but just a lot of them. Alright, St. Paul counterclockwise. After stop 3, I want you to hit this one. And then go to number 5. And the other one, clockwise. After stop 5, I want you to hit number 6 there, and then number 7. And then one line here. Going from here, St. Paul South to Carrollton. So this is St. Paul to Carrollton. And then from here, I will also need a tram line. So a tram stop. I'm going to put that on the other side if that fits. Yeah, it fits it here, more or less. And Carrollton's quite circular. And exit there. Alright, we're going to come in here, there, there. This is the counterclockwise line. Carrollton tram counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Apparently I have not set up all the truck stops or the passenger stops correctly. Because it's taking all sorts of weird routes. Yeah, there should be a double one there. Here. Here. Did I really place down only singles? Okay. Well, at least it's lined up now. Now to upgrade the roads. Add a tram stop, or a tram depot, not a stop. I already placed the stops down. One on each line. Alright, so that's set. The line here is set. I just need to have a couple of hovercraft. Any cheap place where I can put this down? Yeah, there. Alright, 2 hovercraft. St. Paul, Carrollton. Go. Alright, let's see if this is going to make me more money and also grow St. Paul further. Destinations, do they want to go to Carrollton? Yes, they do. 4 people for 5, 6, 7. 1 hovercraft zipping off in one direction, 1 in the other. Of course, there won't be any passengers as of yet. That's going to take some time. Carrollton starting out at 2.6, not quite 2.68. What was the original? Come on, game. I'm really pixel hunting here. I can't quite seem to find what the original was. Let's say 240, I guess. Alright, traffic's good, connections are good. Alright. Oh, my keyboard's stuck again. They really need to iron out these bugs. This is annoying. I really don't want to see that. How's St. Paul doing now? 750. I'm still doing only half of the machines that I can possibly deliver. That's underwhelming. What's the holdup? What is the holdup? Are you making enough? Yes, but there's not enough steel. These are once again upgrading the steel mill. I think the amount of iron ore that I'm getting is insufficient. Because that seems to be the thing that it's holding on. There's definitely a lot of tools waiting here. 49. My plans can only hold 20. Have a town with a population of at least 750. Achievement. Nice. Alright, I'll take one more Peterbilt and set that up on the steel or the iron. No, not the... Yeah, that is the iron ore. For some reason I keep referring to this as copper in my head, but it's iron ore. I could make this line even faster, by the way. Station exit over there. Station entrance over here. And then set up a highway. Streets. Oh, that's a one-way highway. In that case, a large country road. That, of course, refuses to connect to both. Are you kidding? No, the game's very much not kidding. Okay, fine. Then it's just the exit. Configure, delete that part. So, entry here, exit there. I can, however, upgrade these roads. That's something, at least. Because I think that these trucks can go faster than they currently are doing. Check the route. Yep, they're now just doing a pretty circular path here. Look at that. Now they're loading and immediately departing. That's what I want to see. Ooh, new planes! Tupolev 204C. The Cascadia Tarpaulin truck and the tanker truck. Those are expensive trucks. That's the Peterbilt. Where can I find the Tarpaulin? Here. 30 cargo. Speed 100. Nice. And they can even transport 36 if you're going for liquids. That's a lot. How about the planes? How about the planes? The Tupolevs. Tupolev 204. 55 passengers. Versus the 50 from the 757-200. I'm seeing a little bit less thrust. A little more capacity of 5. Running costs are 200,000 higher. I'm not really sure why this would be such a good upgrade. Now, let's check in with the planes again. Look at that. The passenger airline making me 7 million. And, oh, actually 8.5 already. And the tools airline is currently sitting on 4. Alright, now there should be plenty of steel over here. Yep, there's too much steel. That's from steel to machines. I need to add another truck there too. Let's go with one of the new ones. So that is steel to machines. That one. We're still lacking on iron ore? Are you kidding? I'm shipping it as fast as I can. That line is making me $400,000 a year too. But apparently I'm losing out because I don't actually have enough cargo space. Ah. Well, it's a little bigger here, this cargo dock. Hopefully big enough. Also, the trucks seem to be having some difficulty getting in here. I could make this a station entrance. Maybe that's going to make it slightly easier for the trucks so that they don't all run into each other on this intersection here. These ones won't mind, because they have the shortest route here. These ones... yeah, that's what I want. And I could even force them to go out on the right. So get a station exit over there. And then a medium country road here. So now they should take that route. Or not. Why not? Is that not faster? Or is it because this road is a medium country road and the game doesn't like that? Because it's not a highway. Large country road. Nope, it just ignores it. That's curious. Can it not make this turn? Is that the problem? That might be it. That might be it. What I could do is just move the whole platform from here to there, so I have a lot more room to grow. That would require quite a bit of overhauling. So remove that, remove that, remove that. Place down another truck stop. This one's going to need a couple of terminals. Let's first grow these terminals a little more. This is not fast. You really need to wait for the game to actually figure out that there's another section being built. Oh, and for some reason I also set up tram lines. Oh well. Okay. Street exit, or entrance. What sort of route are these things taking right now? This one's going here. Ideally, I would have that on this part. Steel is going this way. That seems fine. Could be the shortest loop for them. And then the machines are doing the same thing. Hold on. Yeah, everybody's trying to take Terminal 1. Machines are going north. That's going to be Terminal 2. And then iron and steel can be Terminal 3. This is not a very efficient way of getting in here, though. Configure. That is an entrance. I built it too close. That's the problem. Alright, this is what we call learning by doing. Over there. Hopefully it's still going to be connected now. Alright, configure. I want an entrance coming in from here. And an exit going out there. Same thing here, but in reverse. Potentially. First I need to... Oh. First I need to make these things bigger. Okay, try again. Street access. Station exit over there. I can do that for 2 lines because 2 of them are going to be dropping it off here and going back north. So another station exit over there. Station entrance over here. And an exit over there. I can get rid of this entirely. And now I can probably just build standard roads. And then we're going to loop around. Can I fit that in there? Yes. Alright. And this one is going to come in from... Oh. That doesn't really rhyme with this one. So now this needs to be the entrance, and this needs to be... well, the general exit. Yeah, that's not the most efficient way of doing it. I want you on Terminal 3. Well, that's a little better, I guess. Not a whole lot, though. What is it doing? Give me a different color. Huh. Oh shit, I've just painted a different line. So what are you doing? You're coming in here, you're dropping it off, you're going around, and you're going around again. No, that's not what I want. Sorry guys, I'm just learning on the job here. Trying to figure out exactly what is the handiest way of doing this. Maybe just a standard street connection and let the trucks figure it out for themselves. So now they're coming in here. Well, okay. So long as they don't run into too many of the other vehicles. This is also really weird. Configure. Delete that. Nope, not the whole thing. They're just completely ignoring this road now. Now, let's set them up on a separate terminal anyway. Terminal 2. So what is steel doing? No, that one's fine. That's the iron ore coal coming in here, doing a loop. That's not really efficient. I want this to be efficient. So I would need them to come in here and just have this as an exit. So if this is going to be an entrance... Entrance, entrance... And then these would be exits. Does that work? Yep, check. That one's still fine. Yeah, so this one's coming in here, going around and going out, for some reason going out there instead of here. And the other one is doing an even weirder loop, but it seems to work. Alright, let's just let this run for a sec and see what they do. They're all going to be a little confused at this point. I don't like this turnaround here. Station exit. Can I just have them exit this way? Maybe save some time. This is... this has more road at this point than, than most of New York. What's that look like? Yeah, no, they're just completely ignoring everything. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's fine. I'll just stop mucking about with it. Holy shit, look at my cash. I'm at 50 million. I think that's courtesy of the planes. Well, not too much. How's the other passenger line doing here? Whoops. Quite well. That's another million. St. Paul? No, we're getting somewhere. Almost 800. Alright, I'll continue my expansion of St. Paul in the next episode. For now, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. The game should be out tomorrow, because I'm recording this on December 10. So hopefully tomorrow you can play. I don't know what time it's coming out. Hopefully sometime favorable for you. I don't have information on that. Maybe it says so on Steam. Anyway, have fun, enjoy the game, and I shall see you guys soon for more videos.